Israel's Minister of Strategic Affairs, Ron Dermer, will be at the White House and State Department meeting with both Jake Sullivan and Secretary Blinken later this afternoon. The meetings will focus on multiple things related to the conflict in Gaza and the return of hostages held by Hamas. Meanwhile, we're learning new details about how 3 Israeli hostages were mistakenly killed by IDF troops earlier this month. A preliminary investigation by the IDF found that soldiers had been ordered to shoot any fighting-aged men in Gaza on the morning of the incident. And also, the soldiers involved in the hostages' deaths ignored an officer's call to cease fire. More than 130 hostages remain in Gaza. Meanwhile, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu visited Israeli soldiers in Gaza on Monday. He vowed to continue waging war against Hamas in Gaza, despite a growing number of international calls for a ceasefire. Netanyahu also wrote an op-ed in the Wall Street Journal saying there are 3 prerequisites for peace between Israel and Palestine. He said, quote, Hamas must be destroyed, Gaza must be demilitarized, and Palestinian society must be de-radicalized. Joining me now, Associated Press reporter Isabel Debre, live in Jerusalem. What more can you tell us about the tactical pause Israel took today?
So this is an idea that was actually started a couple months ago, and it began after there was intense international pressure on Israel to do something in response to this really intense Israeli bombardment that was on Palestinians in the Gaza Strip and basically preventing a lot of people from being able to leave their homes and obtain food and water. And so as a result, Israel did impose these tactical pauses in certain neighborhoods and did so today in these specific areas in the Gaza Strip for no more than 4 hours. And because it's such a limited amount of time, aid workers say that it's really not even making a dent in the larger humanitarian crisis that engulfs the Gaza Strip. We still had over 240 Palestinians that were confirmed killed in strikes across the Gaza Strip in the last 24 hours. And we do know these statistics are very grim. There are over 500,000 Palestinians that are considered to be starving by the UN, and they're increasingly being pushed into this smaller and smaller area in the south. So even though these certain neighborhoods might be spared, overall, we know that the situation is very grim.
Prime Minister Netanyahu said in an op-ed on Monday that Hamas must be destroyed, Gaza demilitarized, and Palestinian society de-radicalized. How is this plan being received internationally?
I think what seems like the most important thing for the international community, including President Biden, or at least the point of the most public pressure, remains the civilian death toll on the Palestinian side. Because, as we know, President Biden has been urging Netanyahu and the Israeli military in general to transition it from this really deadly phase that it's in right now toward a more tactical phase of targeted strikes on Palestinian militants. Because, as we know, the death toll is currently over 20,900. That includes Palestinian militants and civilians. That's according to the Hamas-controlled health ministry. But it's important to note that these goals that Netanyahu lays out are very difficult to achieve. And he acknowledges that, and to some extent saying it will come at a very high cost. But we do know that it's already been 80 days. Hamas clearly is still entrenched. It's still firing rockets even toward Israel. We saw that today. We also know that there were 3 Israeli soldiers confirmed killed today. So clearly we're not at the point where we can say that these goals are close to being achieved, and we already have seen a very high toll. So it remains to be seen at what point the international community and backlash will get to be so intense that Netanyahu is forced to stop before he achieves those goals.
Indeed, it was a very violent weekend as well. Thank you very much for that live report from Jerusalem.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.